So, Frontlines has finally received basically its first relatively big update. We have received a brand new map, well, quote unquote brand new. This is actually a map that was already part of the test version quite some time ago, which is pretty cool. They changed it actually, which is pretty awesome. Like, a lot of things are now very different compared to the test version, so a really awesome map to be honest. So, first edition, like, real addition to the game, which is really awesome. As you can see, this is basically the brand new map right here. It's called Canyons. It's pretty nice. I really do enjoy it, and it's a really fantastic looking map. If you look up some of the earlier Frontline videos from like a year ago or so, this was one of the maps that people mostly played. There was 2 maps basically in the game. This was one of them, and yeah, it's finally in the game now, which is pretty awesome to be honest. So a really fantastic map. Since unfortunately there's no official changelog, I believe, not in the game, not on the dev forum or anything like that, I'm not entirely sure if I will be able to showcase everything that was added with this update. So if there's anything else that you've noticed that has changed since the update, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And now of course let's talk about some of the other things as well that were added with this update. I should probably mention that it's not only one update that we have received, but it's actually like a few smaller updates. So one of the maps was actually changed, which we're going to be talking about in a few minutes. But for now, let's go over the profile statistics. So there's leaderboards now that actually work, which is pretty fantastic, as you can see right here. Session time record is an example, total play time, and so on and so on. You can see there's a ton of different like statistics now that people can keep track of. You can also keep track of your own statistics, which is pretty nice to be honest. So definitely quite awesome. Then we also have now the calling cards right here, which you can finally change. There's a few different ones. Not entirely sure how you can obtain these. It doesn't really specify that, so I guess we will see that in the near future maybe. And then there's also something called barracks, which you cannot really get to at the moment, so maybe we will see that in the near future as well. Next up, let's go over the skins right here, which still haven't been added, so that's something I just wanted to point out really quickly. So I think other than this, nothing really has changed. I think it's still the same skills right here. I didn't showcase them in the previous video. I didn't know you had to click on them to see the other skills, but yeah, there's definitely more than 3 skills right now. So now let's take a look at the other map that was changed with this update, which is Cavalcade. So before we do that though, something I just wanted to point out, since I think it's really nice attention to detail. When you press V on your keyboard, you can do a melee attack, which is pretty awesome. And you can see he's using his knife. Once we throw away all of the knives by pressing F, we can no longer do this melee attack. And instead we're using our weapon, which is actually pretty cool and also works on the secondary. So really nice attention to detail. Of course, a few other things about this map which have changed now. So first up, this area I believe has changed quite a bit, especially this one right here. There used to be a different pathway, now it's completely different to be honest. Performance has also improved on this map. Surprisingly enough, I was actually having some performance issue right after I released my video and said I didn't have any. I had some performance issues on this map and it has actually been completely resolved. This map runs super smooth now. I have no longer FPS drops on this map, so pretty awesome. And also this pathway right here was added, so previously when you spawned right here you could only go this way. They also added now this pathway, which is pretty nice. So other than that, I believe they also added the cover right here, changed this area like I said here quite a bit. This pathway is completely different. There used to be a different room right here that was changed, and I think everything else is basically still quite the same. So this seems a bit different here maybe as well. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah. Overall, this map has received some changes, which are pretty nice to be honest. Really fantastic changes. Still a really awesome looking map. No longer, like I said, any performance issues with this one. So really great job by the developers, and this seems like a really nice first update. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Thank you so much for watching it, and I will see you of course in the next one. Bye guys.